liked to have seen Jin do is because due to the short range of the Sandbox team composition and the reliance of smorking into you.
Of course.
Yeah.
His smite available, he's able to take that one down. So Cloud Drake, 5 minutes and a half. And we're going to be in for quite a few Drakes.
Turn the attention just simply to the Wolf camp, but okay, never mind. Nothing going to end up happening.
Yep, no one telling the truth. As that's a really nice trouble bubble as Dove does land the chains though. Q's going to land on Fleet, goes in, but there's a brilliant stopwatch to deny it. Summit moves on over. It's going to be First Blood going to the Zoe, but she immediately pays for it with her life. And now the Silas is in amongst it. You've got a really good flash to get out of everything that was offered forward. And Summit gets in range of the Kingslayer to keep him alive. Nova now trying to limp away. Lindrock's going to burn to death. And Sandbox answer back. These skirmishes are beautiful. Has a true shot barrage once again. So get a head splash. Beautiful. Jin give up the Mountain Drake strategically. Of course, as the hook is going to go wide onto Nova. Close in on the bottom lane. On Fleek though, might actually be able to find Grace here. The kickback, the Q lands, and there is no escaping this one. That flash was honestly a bit silly.
Yeah, and Grace is not having the best of times right here. Summit taking a fight onto Linderong here.
Yeah, absconding his way forward. Got to find something here, as I believe Kingslayer should be coming back off cooldown. Actually going for some little dive here, but gets trying to deny one of them here. As Onfleet does have the smite in this pit. But the trouble bubble goes wide. Now Jinner's going to have to invest a whole lot more if they want to steal this one away. The Dragon is going to go down, but can Jinner actually win this fight? Onfleet's just going to try and get out of there, does invest the flash, and they just walk away. The vision is for Linderong. He has to teleport so far away as Joker gets the... Okay, yeah, we do lock down the Baron here. Summit's actually the one that grabs it, but now Jin looking for the team fight. Onfleet going to be the first target, no flash, no chance, and he's going to be taken down. But you'll trade one for a Baron almost any day of the week, and the Maiden is also going. Yep. Throws up the Maiden, has a couple of duels there as well, and we are going to be able to crack it. True Shot Barrage flies forward. Now Dove lands all of his buttons onto Grace, who gets himself out of there with the cleanse, but now won't have that for the ensuing flight as Onfleet gets the kickback. It's onto the Braum though, but Onfleet goes into his stopwatch. C's now in trouble on the front line, has the ultimate stopwatch there as well. Inhibitor does go down though, and Sandbox not going to be stopping anytime soon. Root very high on his health bar, and Joker not going to be able to land the death sentence. So they break open the base, yes, but they're not able to get that health bar back.
Oh man, I feel a sandwich.
Yeah,
peanut butter jelly time.
In goes Dove, wants to just get the obliteration, and Root, he's burning down, wants to get something done. He breaks a Banshee's Veil, but that's it, and all the damage has been eradicated. Nova, quick to follow. The double kill comes forward. Jin thought they were in a good spot, but Sandbox had them right where they wanted them. Once again, Julian is going to come in, and I feel like this time around, Juliet, not a lot of options. As Linderong gets his teleport cancelled, and he's now got two members of Sandbox surrounding him, and the ace comes forward. Sandbox have dealt with Jin 33 minutes in, and they will win game one.
They're breaking the script. You know what happens when this happens.
Oh, it's got to be a reverse.
Yeah, something's really just going wrong.
Yeah, no. But I mean, it's Jin just making sure that we stay only other player that can play Aatrox in a lane and have it work. As Tana is looking to punish it here with the Aurelia. So the cheating didn't happen. I'm okay with that. Flash from Summit to dive on top of Tana. They know that he ain't going anywhere. First Blood goes over to the Olaf. This is not what we...
And after that, he'll probably just end up full clearing his jungle bottom to top.
Ocean going to be the next. Really just baiting here as he dives on forward, but Summit's just not losing his health bar. Tana just doesn't offer too much damage with this Ninja Tabi early build. And the teleport's coming in. Jin are looking to try and force this one as much as possible. World Ender still on cooldown. And that means that that's an easy one for Jin to dive into on the top side, but that's teleport invested for them as they take the Rift Herald and take the Ocean Drake.
And Aurelia now up in top lane. She's up. Lee Sin's here. This is actually the great bait.
Well, might actually work out here as Olaf going to be much further behind. Summit does have flash as he's trying to get out. Umbral Dash is there as well. Olaf will turn up as Tana Infernal Chains lands. He's not going anywhere, but Blade Surge does come forward. Just straight up whiffs the stun though. And Onfleek is going to pick up the kill.
Definitely not bad.
Yep.
What is So I actually don't know this. What is American football called in Europe?
I think to get himself to safety. As Summit does land the Infernal Chains,
Oh!
the pullback, max range as Tana knows he has to commit because he has no way out. And of course, he's gone straight to the Death Chamber. The Aurelia tried. What's happening is Chongo does throw out the claw, and they should be able to keep this one alive unless Chongo's going to get picked off. No, he's going to go into his stopwatch as Summit does have the World Ender. He can dive underneath this one. It's Kellen. One auto attack away from death as Summit wants to die. World Ender just about to time out, but he does get himself.
Coming next.
All right. I'm guessing Cloud. I'm guessing Cloud. That's what I'm feeling. Oh my goodness, Is this what we were waiting for?
This is what we were waiting for.
Right, okay, because they can trade it for their own red buff. I was thinking that Sandbox were going to exit as now Vanguard's Edge flies through. Tana trying to get this one. Already some very low health bars as Ghost has been taken down. Tana trades his life now as Stitch. Very, very low, but on fleek on the back line finds himself alone. The Guardian Angel's going to pop. Chongo gets out with the claw. It's a 1-for-1 in the end, and it looks like Sandbox still want to take it. Chongo can't get out. The Infernal Chains are going to land. Kellen also dead. Sandbox will take an inhibitor off the back of it from what looked like a pretty decent Jin Air trade.
For Jin Air to stay in this game is a Baron steal. Summit gonna go over the edge.
Yeah, and Malrang, it's just the hunt down. This is to make sure that Malrang can't steal away that Baron. Like you say, that could be game ending as they're just gonna two-man it all too easily between Dove and Onfleek. The machine gun rise as well. You can see, look, Dove just standing on top of a siege minion. And they're going to usher some minions into the mid lane there as well, looking to break the base on the bottom side of the map as well. 50 seconds, an Elder Drake will come up, and Sandbox, you can imagine, happy to take it as Chongo. He's going to flash on forward, but just not enough damage available. Kellen has to flash in order to get back, and Sandbox are more than happy to take this fight. The kill does come in. The World Ender is great from Summit to keep him alive. He even has a Guardian Angel, and they'll say, well, okay, I guess we won't back away. We're going to look to win the game right here as Arrow going to be successful once again, but Dove immediately cleanses that one off and flashes forward, looks to punish as Tana's taken down. Malrang and Stitch just looking on as their Nexus is obliterated, and Jin Air, unfortunately, yet again go down 0-2.
And this was another pretty classic example of Jin Air handshaking voluntarily a fight at the exact wrong time. And you have to wonder, if they're willing to go in right there, why aren't they willing to go in sooner when the game is much more even footing?
Well, I mean, you have to think about it in terms of how their season has gone, man. I feel like it is largely a gigantic lack of confidence. Remember, this was all players subbed. After game number 1, you can imagine things backstage are not feeling too great for Jin Air. All of this needs to be in context. We had this conversation during game number 1, but context is very important for Jin Air at the moment.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.